Hello and welcome back to Motors for the Masses. And this week we have something that we haven't had for 10 months.
10 months?
What is it?
Mondial.
The Mondial is back. And why is it back?
Because it's been painted.
It's been painted. And what has it been painted? Can you remember? It's a long time ago. If not, roll the intro and you'll find out.
Cracking! Crack!
Do that thing.
I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light down in the dirt.
Look, there it is, feeling sorry for itself. All dusty and stuff. At least the battery still works. This is how long it's been. The L plate is still on it. Unbelievable. Right, so that is the first thing to go.
Right, so bearing in mind this is all broken from having a little bit of a drop, just there. We have replaced this, and you may remember that if you watched our previous Mondial video. That of course has all been painted in the nice new paint. So we need the indicators, although one of those is a bit naff, so I suspect that's going to be changed. And the headlamp itself. So I need to try and get that all out of this and put it into the new parts.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
New indicators all around.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
I reckon it's probably, I mean that's had it and that, so
Yeah.
it could do with being changed. So just separate it and get the headlamp out.
Whilst you're doing that, I know a shop that sells indicators.
Excellent.
Back in about 3 minutes.
Yep.
And then they can go, and they can go. Okay, so what I've decided to do is go for the sequential indicators from Oxford, the same ones that I put on the Triumph Speed Triple of mine. So I think they'll look quite cool sitting off there. Can't really tell when they're in the box, especially when it's off camera. What do you reckon? Well, you'll find out in a minute. Now, these do have resistors built in, because obviously we're going from a 6 watt bulb?
Yeah.
Ooh, very small. 6 watt bulb to a LED, sorry. So, they do have resistors built in, which might be sufficient. If not, we have resistors. Now, they come in a 10 watt 10 ohm or a 20 watt 10 ohm pack. So, it's a little bit of an experiment. Now, these aren't expensive. £5 for two. They're not that expensive. The indicators are expensive. Retail price $39.99 a pair. But they are cool and they are nice and good quality. So at this stage, what we're going to do is have a little bit of a clean up before we start putting panels back on, and then you'll see the colour. Here's a hint, and if you're quick with the slow-mo button, you can just look at my watch.
Why are they so hard to open? Why do you have to destroy the box to get in there? Right,
So you have to turn them.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the answer. So because this back piece has to have the indicators in first before we assemble it, we have to do some assembling. I've already put the headlight in.
You can see the colour.
You can see the colour. Are you going to tell the people that,
No.
that don't know?
We'll reveal it when it's all together.
Snazzy, aren't they?
They're nice. Sequential. So they go.
Yeah.
They just don't make that noise.
They don't. That's disappointing. I wanted the blubber noise.
So, in order for these to work, now bearing in mind this is like a two-stage indicator bracket thing. So you've got this that screws into there, and the indicator comes off that bit. Now, that isn't going to work with those, as you can see.
You can't tighten it down.
So what we're going to have to do is cut off here, cut the indicator off and get rid of that bit, and just keep this rubber outer, and then put that indicator through the hole which we are going to make in there, because it's all one piece at the moment. Easy. So there we go. That is now in there. Nice. Now I was toying with the idea of getting rid of this altogether, but 2 reasons why not to. 1, because it's a bit awkward to then screw the new indicators into here because you've got to get behind this frame to bolt it in, and 2, it does stop crap splashing up your back. Right, Malcolm, explain.
Well, I was going to put the inner tank on here so we could start, you know, fitting things, but we've got a slight discharge battery situation, and I quite like to put the tank on rather than mess around charging the battery, so we've now got to mess around replacing the battery, even though it'll probably charge up eventually.
So we're going to put a new battery on it.
Oh, can't I do that?
Is that fuel coming out of there?
Yeah, possibly. It smells a bit petrol-y.
A bit petrol-y.
Yeah, well, it's been in there for 10 months.
Yes, it's a bit stale, isn't it?
It smells okay. Yes.
We are getting rid of that battery and we are putting on this battery. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an interesting battery because apparently it has petrol saving technology.
Yeah, well, it's got no liquid in it, it's a dry battery, so we can lay it down like this one.
So we're going to have a little competition, and the competition is whoever comes up with the most amusing wrong answer as to why that has petrol saving technology will get one of our mugs. Yeah. And go!
Comments below.
Meanwhile, I will rebuild the belly pan with this. So there it is, all bolted in. There. Nice, so that can go on in a moment. The new battery is on, and the indicators, do they work? Big test time. Now we have put in the resistor that comes with the indicators. Ignition, fire.
What have we got on here? It's just that rear one, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's just one indicator. Oh, there
you go.
That works with just one.
Oh, look at that. Oh, sequentials. They look nice.
I love the fact that it doesn't flash in time with the one on the dash.
I'm not going to be that anal.
Making...
So with the tank, when it goes back on, obviously the rubber has to go on the bottom here. The breather hoses have to go through, route through. This one, where did you plug that one into?
Oh, there's a little
at the back here, isn't it?
Canister thing under here.
Yeah, here, little canister on the end there. That, if you remember, I think is the canister that burnt last time when the exhaust dropped down. Oh no, that was that one down there, that big one down there.
This one just dingle dangles. It's been exposed to the environment.
Okay, so it's
literally just if you overfill it or dribble some, it just disappears down there and comes
just
there.
Just knowing where to route it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to choose some way to put it that's neat. I assume that goes out there. Where does that go?
Right, time to reveal the tank. There it is.
It's blue. Have you guessed the colour yet?
Well, I'm guessing blue. Well, I know what it is. But... yeah. Now, this tank has been offered to be buffed, but I like it with a slightly dull look to it. I think that looks more retro than a highly polished one. So I think we should leave it unbuffed, personally. If you disagree, leave it in your comments below, but it ain't going to change my mind.
Yeah, we'll ignore it.
So, with the tank in place, we can reveal the other colour. If you didn't already guess. It's orange! Yes, it's the Gulf colours. Look at that, look. Loving it! Right, now comes the petrol cap.
Put these screws in.
I'll put the screws in situ first.
What
And then...
goes in there then? Because that's the screw, but no. Oh, maybe that's one of them big rubber grommets.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
Yeah, that definitely needs screwing down at the front because...
oh yeah, still loose. So.
That's all.
But we've got to get this in position, and we don't want to clamp it down until it's in position and screws are in, sort of thing. It's already very tight.
What a pain in the knob this is.
Yeah. Don't know why they feel the need to just sandwich everything together with that. It's stupid.
I know.
Trying to get a bit of...
the joy of fitting a tank on a Mondial. There isn't any.
A bit of play maybe.
Aha.
That's good. Oh, there we
That's
go.
it. I'll twist it a bit because this one's out of line now. Oh, that's it.
So there?
That's workable.
Oh,
that one's tiny bit, yeah. Oh.
I think we're there, aren't we?
Yes. Almost. There. That's it.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Let's take out these ones.
Wasn't that bad after all. Basically just loosen these off so there's a bit more movement, so it's not all squashed. Did that, now it works, hopefully. Famous last words.
Yeah. Because
these three are decorative. These three do something.
Yeah, these three go through the outer, the inner, and then onto the actual plastic tank itself.
That works now, that's it, yeah. Right, so it took a bit of fettling, but basically we just had to loosen these, move it around. That's in.
It's just a dry thing, that's all that was. I'll put this side panel on while you're doing that, and then you can...
Okay, mudguard. Now here is the mudguard with the orange stripe down it. Now the plan was for this to fan out a little bit more, but what we're possibly going to do, I don't know if I'm going to put the dark blue pinstripe down it yet. However, I do have the number 22 to go in there, which will break that up nicely. So for now, I'm just going to put it on.
Oh, that's where the rubber thing is. Awesome.
Right, so there it is, mudguard on, and next, in a minute, I'll reveal the number that's going on there. You can probably guess the number already. Belly pan next. Now, at this stage, I know we said originally that we were going to change the exhaust, and the idea was to get rid of this box in the middle. However, there's a reason why we haven't changed the exhaust, and that is that everyone we've seen online sounds crap. It sounds a bit like a chavmobile. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, in that someone gets a 125, sticks a loud exhaust on it, and you've still got that 125 sound, but that's about all you get.
Just that sounds like a 125, someone's cut the exhaust off.
Yeah, so we don't want that. I'm quite happy with the way it sounds as it is. I mean, it's nice if it's louder, but it needs to be a different note louder, not just a loud sounding 125. So we're going to leave it as is. And I know these can be changed to make a different sound, but this to me is one of the main features of the bike, and I don't want to change them. Now, before, when I had this bike before, I had the little black bullet mirrors that went on the hybrid bike that we built. These original ones, I think they're a bit too cumbersome. So they're coming off. And so they're going to be replaced with these. So that's what's going to go on next. And I think they're going to be that way rather than that way. I think up is better than down in my taste. Some people like it the other way around. I personally prefer them that way up. Yes, huge.
Top middle drawer.
Top middle drawer.
Yeah.
How much of that doesn't make sense?
That makes sense when you get there.
How can you have a top middle drawer?
That makes sense now you're there?
Yes, I'm in the top middle drawer. Lucky guess, wasn't it?
Absolutely perfect fit these things. As you tighten it down, it kind of gets against something and pushes them out a little bit.
Right.
But are you going to notice that?
Nope. Ah, this is where I had the nightmare before, I remember now.
Yeah, don't unscrew it all the way, just pull it out.
No, you can't.
Can't you?
No, because it's that goes through this. It's a big bolt.
With a bit inside.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do,
Oh yeah.
it's not a problem I don't think, is just put that through there instead.
Oh, that's what we did with the other one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So, these need some modification. The screw that came out is that one. And of course, it doesn't fit. For this one to fit, I'm going to have to drill that out for that to go in. So I'm going to have to modify the new mirrors. Back shortly. So the hole is now drilled out to 10mm to accommodate this bolt. That will basically go in there like so. And then once that's all screwed in, that will go like that. Much better. I know I could have them down here like that, but oh, I don't know, what do you reckon? There?
No. You don't have to be trying to look past your arm.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, as high as you can get them going.
Like that. There you go. New mirrors fitted. Meanwhile, back in the camp of Malcolm.
Yeah. You sound on camp.
Anyway, next mirror. So the rear indicators are now on. Very sleek.
Yeah.
Right then.
Do they work?
Yes. Yes.
I like the flash ray, considering there's nothing connected at the front. That's good.
Fantastic. Okay, I have put one of the stickers on. Are you ready? Look at that!
They saw it before me.
Well, no, they haven't, because you're going to see it before this goes live.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it yet. They have.
Bell end. There you go. Number 22. Look at that, look! Pleased with that?
Good, isn't it? It's good, that. Right, so it's time to fit this side panel, which also has the seat unlatching latch lock thing in it, which I think should be fairly easy, but you know with these things they're always a pain in the butt because the cable's always short and you have to try and figure it out. Behind here, oh yes, a fiddle. Oh, there we go. And then our screws go back in there.
Numbers. Now these are the numbers I'm going to go for. It's the same style that's on the Honda, my 404. So Chris has made a template and going around, and then I've just cut it out on the template, and that will go on there like so. So I'm going to fit them now. Well, there it is. Ha ha! Done. Right, get it on, my man.
Cool.
I shall do the next one, which is my trusty gentleman's snot rag. And the other side. Ta-da! Okay, I think in there in the recess. God, this hurt my elbow. These are really thick quality, they're proper golf stickers. Got them on eBay, they weren't expensive, but they're the proper sticky ones with a metal sort of backing, not the cheap nasty stickers. There we go. Got it.
Final piece of puzzle. Aside from our Motors for the Masses stickers, of course.
Wow.
Are you pleased?
Unbelievably pleased. Cue the cinematics. That looks awesome. This is going to be my daily ride now. I am selling my green Kawasaki. I'm keeping the Triumph, but this is going to be my daily ride. It looks awesome. Really pleased. It's unique, and that's what I like about it the most. There's not many of these Mondials about anyway, and there's none in this colour. One of one.
That's good.
A cracking job.
Yeah.
I want to thank my dad and Glenn for spraying it, and us for putting it back together.
Absolutely. Oh, there's one bit we forgot to do.
Oh,
Oh, that's alright, don't worry.
there is going to be a Motor for the Masters sticker on the back here, and possibly one somewhere else. But there you go. Very pleased. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Motor for the Masters. Now, I know we were going to be on Bob this week, and the reason why we haven't is that a part that we ordered didn't arrive in time. So sorry about that. However, it is arriving this week, so next week we will be back on Project Bob. Yes.
Excellent.
And until next time, please.
No! If you'd like to support us, then please either click on the Patreon and join the Patreon thing, and there's some stuff on there about that, and you get extra things each time we do extra things. That's nice. Or you can purchase some guff or stuff or merchandise from our store, which you'll find in the links below, which is a Facebook store, I believe.
It is, yes.
And yeah, brilliant, thank you.
At this stage, I do want to say a massive thank you to our patrons already. Brilliant. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for helping us out, basically, and helping us produce better videos. Now, also, I do want to note that my Sony camera broke, as we said in one of our last videos. We do now have the GoPro Hero 7 Black.
Yay.
That's what did the cinematics. Pleased with that. Until next time, please ride and drive carefully.
But have fun.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Go for a ride.